Welcome back to the No Cut Sports Podcast with your host, Niall Frazier. And today we got some things to talk about. But before we do anything like that, if you could, please like and subscribe to always catch this vibe, baby. You already know. So, before we even get into it, man, I'm having a jersey giveaway. If you haven't been here, I've been talking about it. But I'm having an Eagles jersey giveaway. It'll be the deadline would be Tuesday the 30th of the end of the last day of this month, and then I'm still trying to figure out what day I want to do the drawing. I have here May 1st or May 3rd, so just be on the lookout. I wanted to be a Saquon Barkley jersey, but like I said before, it can be a player from the past or the present, so I really don't mind doing that. But let's get into talking about what we need to talk about today. A few things I want to discuss. First thing is AJ Brown. We might as well just get that out the way. So, first and foremost, I don't understand what's going on with our media in Philadelphia. And I know since I've been doing my podcast, I try to be very cautious about some of the things I do say, because I'm a fan still. You know what I mean? And I get high tempered, high emotion, and you say things. It be what it is, but. It's getting to a point like I had to go see the Dan Sileo. Well, I didn't go see it, but it came up on my Twitter feed. And if you ain't following me on Twitter, I'm gonna put that in the description box below. So make sure you follow me on there too as well to get updates on things, stuff like that. But but back to what I was saying. I went to go look at the Dan Sileo where it popped up on my timeline, and I watched it, and I just felt like the media just trying to create a narrative. But then at the same time, I don't know if y'all remember AJ Brown. If I'm not mistaken, he said I think he graduated from college with something in media. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I know he did say that the one day. If it was a WIP interview or something, it was something along those lines. But long story short, he kind of understands what the media is doing. I feel like sometimes he just does this stuff just to get a kick, get a laugh himself. But he ended up changing his excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry. He ended up changing his profile pic to Tom Brady, and then this kind of sparked some backlash. Like, why would you change it to Tom Brady and this, that, and the third? And it was weird to me just for the simple fact that, well, not him, but it's weird that people were questioning it because didn't C.J. Garner just change his post? Like, didn't he just change his profile pic to Kobe? Nobody said nothing about that. Like, nobody. So I felt like he was on the same type of time, and then he also had put out clips. I don't know if you follow AJ on Instagram, but he had on his story either before Smitty I think this was before Smitty signed his deal, but he had put on the clips of the Dynasty documentary that they had, and just put out clips saying that he was a Patriots fan growing up and things like that, and which is cool and all, like it is what it is. I mean, he grew up during that. I mean, me and him are kind of the same age, but yeah, but he grew up in that era where, Tom was winning all those Super Bowls. So, of course, you're going to, be like, oh, yeah, that's my favorite team, or whatever the case may be. And people took that as disrespect. Like, what? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on with us. Like, I don't know I don't know where this comes from, but, like, I'm older. I'm a little older. I am a little older than AJ, but I don't know where this comes from because it's like, If you were an Eagles fan before, you knew like this is not regular. It's not regular to be in these positions that we've been in these last couple of years, like going to a Super Bowl, even winning the Super Bowl before that, but even going back to the Super Bowl in 22 and having AJ Brown and Smitty. It took a long time to get to this point, and I feel like newer fans don't understand that, so they're so critical about when you see something, or people just want to create a storyline, whatever the case may be, man. And I understand, but it's like it's getting to a point I feel like it's going to drive players away, or get to a point maybe where players don't even want to come to this type of market because they see how our media, like, they'll be with you 1 minute and then they'll, get him out of here, trade him there, blah, 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 which is all good and dandy. I understand that, but I just feel like with A.J. Brown, he has proven time and time again. How do I know? Because he's on my fantasy every year. The man he's proven, like, what more do you want this man to do? Like, and they be killing me because if he goes somewhere else, then it's going to be, oh, now he did this, that, and the third. What? Be appreciative, man. Like, for real. And you heard him say that. I know I'm probably going off on a tangent because it do make me mad because, like, bro, I want another Super Bowl. Like I want, and we have the team to do it, but the media is creating like a divide, or is trying to create a divide between this team, which is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Team together. You know what I'm saying? Like man, these people, like these players can come get a meal from my crib if they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like I see them like family. They might not see me like that, but you know what I'm trying to say though. So it is what it is. But it burns me up, man, because it's like I feel like we're so close, and I feel like people are just trying to create whatever narrative it is to drive AJ up out of here, or whoever. Like the same thing with T.O. back in the day. Like it don't need to be like that. So hopefully he understands that us as fans, the real fans, understand that we do appreciate AJ. We appreciate the team in general, all the guys, but we do appreciate him. And I hope he doesn't listen to people like Dan Sileo and anybody that's saying anything negative about AJ Brown. Also, with that being said, A.J. Brown had also caught some interest in trade talks as well, which a report had came out, and they said that Howie has shut all that down. Now, if you're asking me, I think, and I'm going to keep it a being, like, if anybody on that team has shown production-wise that they deserve the money that they're going to get or asking for, it's A.J. Brown. So if they, and he's 26, about to be 27, I understand, but if when Smitty signed to 27 or 28, I would extend AJ another 2 years, 3 years, give him what he's asking for. Try to give him somewhere close to the market deal, because he's worth it, to be honest with you. I don't know, like I don't want to start talking about people's relationships and things like that, but it seems like everybody's relationship is still good. Jalen Hurts and all that, whatever the case may be, because people were coming out rumors and stuff. We're not even gonna get into all that. I don't even want to speak on that. But my thing is this. I think everything is going well between them, okay? I hear how Devontae has spoken highly of AJ. And like I said, it translates to the field, man, with that dog mentality. He go out there and he do his job. So my thing is this. Let's not have a HaasonReddick situation. Howie Roseman, if you see this, maybe it's time he be working that cap. So I know he got the bread some which way for him. He can figure it out. Extend AJ. Now my thing is, this is probably gonna lead me into my next point, but I already went through 2 points, but my thing is this now. So say they do extend AJ, or maybe they don't. With this situation that's going on with Isaiah Rodgers, right? Because I know we come on here and we talk about the draft. Like I said, I don't want to hold y'all too long, but I come on here and I talk about the different ways they can go in the draft, right? The situation with Isaiah Rodgers, right, is this. If you don't know who Isaiah Rodgers is, he's a former cornerback for the Colts. He got caught, betting on his team, things like that he admitted to. Everybody deserves, well, I ain't gonna say everybody deserves a second chance, because some stuff I just think about to tolerate with some certain people, but with something like that, Calvin really got a second chance. Other players got second chances, so we're expecting that he gets his second chance. But 5 players got reinstated yesterday, per Adam Scheffner. I don't know if I had the report to be able to pop up on here or whatever the case is, but long story short, he didn't get reinstated, right? He ended up deactivating his social media. I think it was just his Instagram. And it bothers me a little bit now, because I thought he was going to be able to come back. And I feel like now linebacker, I guess you could say, is still questionable position. But now cornerback is going to be somewhat questionable, because you already had a player with experience coming in. Excuse me. You already had a player with experience coming in. Maybe being able to, slide him into the nickel, maybe having playing the nickel and things like that, to now going to, relying on, Bradbury, no disrespect, but we've seen what happened with him this year. And I've been saying, I've been riding with Bradbury. Now that I know that Vic Fangio's here, architect of the defense that he thrived in 22, I'm hoping he has a bounce back season, but regardless of if he does or if he doesn't. And Darius Slay as well. The two of them are both older players, right? It's crazy to say that they're old, because I'm about the same age as them dudes, but older players for the sport, right, or for their positions. Now you're trying to look at like your Eli Ricks, maybe, Keely Ringo. I've been talking about since I started. That was the first episode of this podcast, so can't nobody say I was denying that. Keely Ringo, I've been seeing them, and I've been seeing everybody working out, but Keely Ringo I've been really pulling for, because I think he can adjust. Because they were trying to say he needs to work on some things. And all players got to work on things. But I do think Keely Ringo can slide into the spot as a cornerback too. But then now it starts to bring up the question, can you really rely on those guys because they really didn't get a chance to play last year due to the fact that we had, I won't say incompetent, but they were kind of incompetent when it came to, putting players in and letting them get their snaps. So in that aspect, but yeah. So now you're looking at the draft. You're looking at linebacker. You're still looking at safety. Now, it kind of changed. Like I said, kind of changes some of the things I've been saying, which is fine. I don't care because we just speculate. Don't nobody really know. But now, like Cooper DeJean is really more. I feel like it's probably going to be higher on the priority for the Eagles, just for the simple fact he killing two birds with one stone. If you feel what I'm saying. So if you go out and go get him, right? Go get him. Maybe go get a linebacker. And I seen the line. Oh God, I can't think of it. He plays for Texas. The linebacker that everybody keep talking about. Cooper. Not Cooper. No, is his last name Cooper too? Whatever. It don't even matter. Cooper DeJean and then the linebacker from Texas, right? Both of them guys I seen fall into the second round, right? Now, depending on how the draft goes, I'm just speculating right now. A lot of players, I'm thinking the Eagles going to try and trade up, so they might use one of the second round picks. But I seen Cooper and I seen the linebacker from Texas fall to the second round of my mock drafts that I've done for PFF, and I've done a couple of them, and I might just do like a live and just go in here and do one. That'll be another video. But with that being said, I seen both them guys fall to the first round. Now, depending on what's going on with the wide receiver situation, because that's been rumored that maybe they try and go get a wide receiver, maybe number one. Like, and they're talking about, and this was coming out because of the AJ situation. They thought maybe. They were trying to, trade AJ, whatever the case is, right? But they were talking about maybe trying to trade up to go get Marvin Harrison Jr., which I'm not opposed to, because his pops is from the area and things like that. But I'm not looking to trade AJ. But my thing is, we still got holes to fill. A running back. Now I seen rumors about. I don't know if they had like the top 30 visits, because I just seen this maybe yesterday. I didn't get a good chance to look into it, but the running back Marshawn Lloyd from USC, and then I seen Blake Corum had fell to maybe like second, third round of my mock drafts. Okay, and then Notre Dame running back, and I can't think of his name. Dags, but look it up, man. Notre Dame's running back. Decent. I liked all three of those guys that we named to run behind Saquon. So that, like I said, so there's some different people out there, or some different ways the Eagles can go. They still got the offensive line, but what's the guy's name? I'm just having brain farts all crazy today. But the Hawaiian, I think he's Hawaiian if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so there's so many different ways that they can go now with these different situations arising. But I still think which way we go, that there's a lot of talent in this draft for the positions that we need, I feel like. And I just hope that, we don't get a Jalen Rager. Jalen was, I can't even remember Bull name no more, but Rager situation where you pick the wrong guy, like with the first round pick. So hopefully, Isaiah Rodgers, I know I got off on a tangent right there, but hopefully Isaiah Rodgers gets reinstated before the season starts. I did see some people saying June. I didn't get a chance to look into that. Because it didn't pop up on when I was searching for it, so I don't know how accurate that is. But I did see June that he got suspended, so maybe he comes back. But right now it's not looking like I ain't gonna say he's not coming back, but like, and even that, the rules have changed. So if you bet it on your team, you can be like, it could be a lifetime ban, it could be a 2-year ban, it could be whatever. So there's not really too much information on that right now. When I do get that information, I'm gonna bring it to you. So. It is what it is, man. But that's kind of messed some things up, I feel like. And even when they asked Howie about it, he kind of like, tiptoed around with the answer and things like that. So I don't know, man. We got a task on our hands, man. But the draft is coming up next week. Like I said, if you subscribe to the channel, that'll be your entry into to win the Eagles jersey, Saquon jersey, or any Eagles player jersey that you deem necessary that you want. So, and I'll do that for you. But like I said, man, I really do appreciate every last one of y'all that watch my videos, man, because this is really just a hobby for me, man. I just like to get on here and talk, and I feel like I sound good through this mic. So, I like to talk my stuff, and so it is what it is, man. But I appreciate everybody, like I said, and I appreciate y'all watching, but don't forget to subscribe to be entered in to the jersey giveaway. It'll be the last day to enter too. It's Tuesday, April 30th. So make sure you get your entries in, man. But it's not from the No Cut Sports Podcast, and I'ma holla at y'all. Go Birds, baby.